And welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database, the comedy game show about content warnings. I'm your host, Nick Martucci. Thank you so much for clicking on this link, and I hope you stick around for the next hour. Should be a fun one. I'm so excited for tonight. Before we get to the game, a little bit up top, I've been promoting it the last few episodes, going to keep promoting it until it happens. Not this Saturday, next Saturday, January 29th, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. We're doing a special extended edition of this show. That's 25 movies. That's everybody who wants to be on the show can be on the show. If you want to be on that show, go right now to the Facebook group, either search Inappropriate Movie Database or go to the link in the description. I'm giving away money on that episode. Third place is getting $10. Second place is getting $20. Third place is getting their score, or at least $25. Nobody gets any points. Everybody pays me. It's a real fun game. I'm excited for it. Could be a complete mess. I think maybe some people on the show tonight are going to be on that show, and I hope you might too. It should be fun. But before we do that, we got a few more episodes left, including this one. Gonna be a good one tonight. I love everybody on the show. They've all been here before. They know how this works. Let's bring them in. Joining me on the show tonight are Josh Pick, Julie Cameron. So I'm so sorry.
It's a tough one.
I want to say Campbell every time, and it's Cameron. I know a Julie Campbell. Let's rewind for a second. Joining me on the show tonight with real unintended disrespect by me, Josh Pick, Julie Cameron, Nikk Tetreault, Tyler Tuttle. Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Julie, I'll start with you first just to apologize again. I did this last time. I did it again this time. Welcome back to the show. Now I see why it's been a while since I've had you on.
Yeah, I was real salty about the Campbell thing last time.
I think so. Welcome back. I think this is your second time on, or third?
Second time on, and probably the fourth time you've scheduled me. So let's call it a draw on the disrespect.
Honestly, I think you deserve to cancel on me 4 or 5 more times before we're even.
Great. I'm gonna next time I double book myself, I'm gonna remind you that you said that.
I'm so happy you're finally back here. Also returning to the show, I believe this is number 4 for her. Nikk Tetreault's back. Hey, Nick.
Hello, Nick.
Yeah, that's never weird to do. So happy to have you back. I hope you don't mind that since the last time you were on, I did share a clip of you specifically on the show.
I did not mind at all. I was so excited. I felt like I had done something good.
Let me, if you haven't seen it, go to the Facebook group. It's there. You were trying to remember the name of a movie, and I'm wondering if I asked you right now, would you know the name of that movie?
I think it was Neighbors.
All right, awesome. So go and see what other titles she came up with before not landing on Neighbors. But I'm so happy you're here. You're always a delight.
Hey, same to you. I love this place.
Now, we also have a couple of guys who have done this a lot. I think this is number 13 for Tyler Tuttle. Hey, Tyler. Are you muted?
I was muted. I hit a mute button.
Hi. What's going on behind you?
Oh, I'm here promoting Stomp. I assume it's still going on. Somewhere, I remember hearing about it. It's got to still be doing the thing.
Oh yeah, you have to hear about it. It's
I
sold
bet they have
out.
COVID protocols now. So go see Stomp.
It's
And
one of the
people
only
hitting.
Broadway shows where they can mask up and it won't affect the show.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. It's maybe the most COVID safe show. Now that I think about it, they're just hitting stuff. Bring your own
Yes.
stick. Go see Stomp.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Finally, returning to the show. If you've seen the show before, you've most likely seen him. This is episode 19 for you, Josh Pick. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Nick.
Now, the last time you were on the show, you hit your record and the show's record for lowest score.
Yeah.
You gonna go lower tonight?
I one thing I've learned from living my life for enough years is that when you think you found the bottom, you have it. You can always go lower. There's no such thing as rock bottom. You can always find a way to make your situation worse.
That is inspiring talk from Josh Pick.
I know.
Well, thank you all.
Can I just opine
what's
real
up?
quick too? One thing.
Sure thing.
Yeah. Tyler's an idiot. You're a dumb person, Tyler.
All
You're
going on the record now. I hope you are happy. I'm taking your insults. I'm turning them into an NFT, and I'm going to use that to sue you. It's on the blockchain, buddy.
Well, I don't know what any of those things you said mean, so
Exactly.
there.
You're an NFT noob, is what we call you in my crypto circles.
Listen, buddy, you can't kill what already wants to be dead, okay? So
All right, let's.
Oh, are you doing something,
On
Nick?
that uplifting note,
Yeah, actually, there's a game happening tonight, right now. In fact, everybody here, you've all been on the show. You know how this works. If you're watching for the first time, here's what's going to happen tonight. I have gone to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, and I have pulled parental warnings for too many movies. These parental warnings, they're not written by me. They are written by anonymous weirdos. In every episode, I plea that one of them will reach out to me and be on the show and answer for their decisions. Hasn't happened yet, but we're only 10 months into the show, 8 months. What's time? I'm going to have you on one of these days. What's going to happen? My friends here are going to listen to me recite these parental warnings and try to figure out what movie I'm warning you against. As we've been doing this whole month, and I think we'll continue doing, this is a themed episode. Theme tonight, titular characters. Every movie tonight's going to have a character name, multiple character names in the title. Doesn't have to be the lead character. Doesn't have to be their real name. Could be an alias of some sort. There's just going to be some name in the title that might make this an easier game or a much more difficult game. I guess the only way to find out is by getting this game started. Unless anybody else has anything they need to add or any questions about how this is good. Nick, I'm so happy you raised your hand for this. What's up?
The warning before you put us in the Zoom says please use raise hand feature. So so last episode there was some discrepancy over we guessed Deadpool, it was actually Deadpool 2. Guessed King Kong, it wasn't King Kong 2, because I guess it doesn't exist. Titular characters, we have many sequels. Is it going to be one of those, like if we say Harry Potter and it's actually Harry Potter 7 Part 2? What's happening? Or is that too much? If I asked too much?
You have not asked too much. Yes, that might happen. I'm looking for as close to the full title as somebody can get.
All right.
I've done this enough that some of these titles I don't expect people to know what the subtitle is. For example, it's not going to come up on the show tonight, but I don't assume anybody knows what the subtitle for the first Hobbit movie is, but that's been on the show.
Expected Journey.
No.
All right, Tyler is showing off in the room.
Can't fucking stop me, Nick. Would an idiot know
Nick.
that,
I
Josh?
care so much about the books.
So to answer your question, if it's Deadpool 2 and you guess Deadpool, you will be incorrect as you were in the last episode.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you. I'm so happy I can get this game as clean as possible before jumping in. And I think it's time to do that. And to do that, Josh, going to you first.
Why?
Because alphabetically, your first name is first.
Oh.
Yeah, right? That almost never happens with J names. Well, half the time it doesn't happen. But Josh, would you like a movie from 1964, 1998, or 2009?
1998 is pretty close to Cider House Rules, so let's go to that one. Feeling lucky.
All right. First movie of the night from 1998 for 5 points under the category of violence and gore. A man purposefully opens a door into another man, breaking his nose after overhearing that man bad-mouthing him. He later punches him out. All right. We've got 3 people buzzed in and 1 person confused as to why they're doing that. Nick, what movie do you think this is?
Is this Jerry Maguire?
Tyler, what movie do you think this is?
This is Stomp the movie.
Oh, it's going to be one of those episodes. Josh, what do you think this is?
Titular character or Mr. Cider House Rules.
I hate that it's not Jerry Maguire and we could have just ended this. That is a really good guess. It is not Jerry Maguire.
That came out before 98. I was a kid when I saw that with my mom. It was horrible.
All right, for 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, there is an alcoholic monkey.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to wing this one.
2 people buzzing in. I have a feeling I know that we're going to get to the 3rd clue. Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
MVP Most Valuable Primate.
Josh, what do you think this is?
My name is Forrest Gump.
Is there an alcoholic monkey in Forrest Gump?
The director's cut.
And no, it is not Most Valuable Primate. And to save confusion, it's also not Most Vertical Primate.
That's the one I was thinking. All right, good.
The skateboarding sequel. For 3 points under violence and gore. Extremely mild blood during a tiger's operation. I see Tyler, I see Julie, I see Josh. Nick, nothing? Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Rocky 3.
Julie, what do you think this movie is?
Wait, no, Rocky 1, because Eye of the Tiger was in Rocky 1.
Nailed it.
I know.
I'm going to say Dr. Dolittle.
Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
I'm going to say Dunstan checks in. I'm sticking with the monkey clue. It's going to be one of these monkey pictures.
It is not Dunstan checks in. And Josh, you were right the first time. I had the Tigers in the 3rd one.
I don't care.
Yes, you do. Julie, this movie is Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah. I knew I saw something with an alcoholic monkey like 20-something years ago.
Other clues in this, under sex and nudity, feeling amorous, a man asks his wife, quote, "Is it okay if I wait in bed naked?" But nothing ever happens. Later, however, when he asks himself what's going to happen, referring to his belief that he's going crazy, his wife overhears him and misunderstands him that the answer and then answers, quote, "You'll be pleasantly surprised." But again, nothing happens. Nuts is used as a double entendre. A pigeon mentions her mate stares at a robin's breasts. A dog tries to view the man and woman in the bedroom and offers a tip on a new position. And alcohol, drugs, and smoking, believing that he's hallucinating from hearing a dog talk to him, the main character comments to himself about some guys in a dorm room saying they did stuff, presumably drugs, that wouldn't affect him years later. A whole lot of information on that, but it is Dr. Dolittle.
That's all the same movie?
Wouldn't it be funny if it ended with them, they were gaslighting him the whole time? And he thought he was crazy, so he just killed himself.
At the end of the first round, Julie, you are in the lead with 3 points. Nick at -1. Josh and Tyler working hard, getting their -3s each.
I am going to bounce back.
You are.
Blubber.
You're going to do well. You're going to win the game.
Julie, would you like a movie from 1966, 1973, or 2012?
2012.
2012.
They made movies that year?
I got one.
Yeah.
And for risk of ruining this, there's no character in the movie 2012 named 2012.
Well,
And it came out in 2009.
It also came out in, yeah.
2012 for 5 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. A husband and wife swallow illegal drug capsules and say that they will have sex, and the scene ends. Tyler, what do you think?
The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Josh, what do you think?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith visit Dr. the thing Tyler said.
Oh, it's going to be such a long episode. For 4 points.
Not Mr. and Mrs.
Wait,
Smith.
were they right? Were we right?
Yeah, both of them were right, but I'm going to keep reading the clues and see if Nick or Julie can get it.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
For 4 points under sex and nudity. In the morning, a man wakes up and gets out of bed. We see him entirely nude from behind and wraps a towel around his waist. A woman across from him is shown putting a shirt on. Brief bare chest shown from far away. And another woman is shown in bed, lying on her back, showing full rear nudity, implying a threesome sex scene. It's just Josh and Tyler. Tyler, what do you got this time?
Dark Knight.
Josh, what have you got?
Up. Oh shit! Titular characters.
Batman's a titular character.
Batman.
It's got to be a Heath Ledger movie.
No, wait.
Why does it have to be?
Because I guess Dr. Parnassus.
Right.
Also,
Heath
Heath
Ledger
Ledger famously died in 2008.
Yeah, that's why it had. I was guessing.
So
I
this
don't know
movie
that.
from 2012.
That's why I went
probably
for
doesn't have him
Parnassus
inside.
first, because it was released post.
For 3 points under violence and gore, several men and women drink whiskey and beer at night. We hear vomiting and see a man retch, followed by a little vomit on the rug. The next morning, we see a miniature pig as it walks up to a small area of drying vomit and begins to nibble at it.
Wait, I'm trying to raise, but I hit the wrong button. There we
Yeah, I
go.
figured.
All over the place. I was hitting so many buttons.
Tyler, what now?
Babe 2, Pig in the City.
Josh, what about you?
I'm trying to think. Driver with Ryan Gosling.
It is not the titular driver from the Ryan Gosling movie.
Well,
Driver.
that came out around 2012.
I think so, maybe.
I don't think it came out in 2012 though.
It's not Babe either.
Babe 2, Pig in
2
the City.
points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. Dancers drink whiskey in the back room between acts and share marijuana cigarettes. Julie, Nick, you sure you don't want to get in on this game?
2012?
What thinking movie is this?
Josh.
Spider-Man 4, let's go.
Tyler.
Spider-Man.
Machete Kills.
No and no.
Guess.
Well, you still got to mark them down, so.
That's a real movie.
Final clue for 1 point under sex and nudity. Male Dance Review features very revealing costumes and involves suggestive dancing moves, including female audience participation in miming sex acts, including fellatio and cunnilingus. Nudity includes bare chests, bare buttocks, and thong underwear. Backstage prep includes a close-up of a penis in a vacuum pumping device. Everybody is buzzed in. Julie, what do you think?
Magic Mike.
Josh, what do you think?
The Australian classic puppetry of the penis.
Tyler, what about you?
I want to go Magic Mike.
Nick, what do you think?
Magic Mike, the first one.
Oh.
It
Can I
is
change my
Magic
guess?
Mike, the first one.
Yes.
The year was throwing me. I was like, is it the second one?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of that round, Julie, for playing the game, you get 4 points. Nick, for playing the game, you're back up to 0. Tyler, for playing your own game, you're at -6. Josh, you're at -8.
I come in and out, but I'm ready to guess.
I didn't know what that was. I wasn't gonna cheat.
Nick, would you like a movie from 1953, 1994, or 2011?
2011, please.
Oh, killing me. Don't remember anything.
All right, from 2011 for 5 points, under violence and gore. A man is struck by a rolling beverage cart on an airplane. He flips over and drinks and cups spill off the cart. He is unharmed. Julie, did you have your hand raised or is that just still up?
Oh, no, just didn't take it down.
All right, Josh, what have you got for me?
It's fuck. It's the Mark Wahlberg 9/11 movie.
No, that just was real life.
It's Snakes on a Plane. No. Yeah. Titular Characters, the Snakes. Snakes on a Plane. I feel good about this one.
For 4 points
2011.
under violence and gore.
No,
A character is bitten by a large spider. We see the spider crawling away and hear the chomp when it bites him. He talks about the venom and how it will affect him by changing his personality. Nick, what do you think this movie is?
Beans. You finished the description. I was like, oh boy, it could go in a different direction. Okay, perhaps it's 2011. 2011. I'm so sorry, Nick. I'm taking so much time.
That's okay.
It was the end of freshman year of high school. And at that time, that was before The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. I'm going to say that this is Harry Potter in the Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Whoa.
I love that your guess is the example you threw out at the beginning.
That was a long ride for Harry Potter.
I missed the plane scene on Harry Potter.
Oh wait, no, can I undo? Can I hit undo?
I've never seen.
I've done what I've done. I've done what I've done.
Tyler, what do you think?
Mr. Spider's on a plane.
Josh.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man on a Plane 3.
No, it isn't. And it's not Deathly Hallows Part 2, unfortunately.
It's one of the Spider-Mans, but I don't know which one.
For 3 points under violence and gore. A volcano on an island erupts, spewing huge plumes of smoke.
Oh.
Molten rocks crash down on a beach where people are running toward a raft. One man is wearing a bird costume and is struck by the embers and begins to smoke. And they row away and manage to get away. Josh, what's up?
Birdman.
It's not Birdman.
You just said bird, though. Titular character. You said it. Birdman.
Yeah,
there's Angry Birds.
God damn it.
There's unfortunately no volcano in New York City. So it's not Birdman.
No, the other one with the volcano.
For 2 points under
Bird,
violence and
comma,
gore.
man.
6 animals fight over a mango. They swing through a jungle using a vine, and one of them crashes into a tree and says, quote, "Oh, my acorns." Others pull on it, and one of them holds it close and says, quote, "Oh, my precious," as the others crowd around her. Tyler.
The Penguins of Madagascar.
Josh, what do you think?
George of the Jungle.
No to both of those.
Tarzan of the Jungle.
I really hoped it was the Penguins one. I would actually watch that movie. They're threatening people with
Penguins at a
spiders.
volcano.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
Oh,
in this
airplane.
penguin
There's
picture?
no airplane in George of the Jungle.
I think there is actually.
There
Airplanes.
is, I think.
Recently,
Well,
they
shut the
fly
fuck
to
up.
England.
I don't care.
Final clue for 1 point under sex and nudity. The Chipettes are shown shaking their butts on screen for a split second.
But do we know which specific?
No. Yeah, I was gonna guess this one earlier.
Julie, what's your guess?
Alvin and the Chipmunks, some version.
Nick, what do you think?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Tyler, what do you think?
Alvin and the Chipmunks present 3 Chipwrecked.
Josh, what do you think?
Has Harry Potter 2 been guessed yet? Alvin and the Chipmunks 3. Alvin goes to jail.
Just because Tyler got the correct title, I think I can only give points to Tyler on that one.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Playing my
That
own
was
game
the
and
correct
coming out
title.
on top.
The correct
Hell yeah.
title is Alvin and the Chipmunks Shipwrecked.
You got to know the titles. They're all hilarious. One of them's like Road Chip or something.
It's
What are those guys up to?
Shipwrecked, Road Chip, and the Squeakquel.
Are those the ones with
Squeakquel.
Jason Lee?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I
That guy
forgot he
loves
was in there.
Scientology. Yeah.
I might have played it a little looser if nobody could get that, but Tyler, you knew Chipwrecked.
I've wasted my life and it's coming to fruition now.
Mhm.
At the end of that round, we're only 3 movies in. Julie, you're in the lead with 3 points. Nick
Is
at
it? Oh, God.
-2. Tyler at -7. Josh with -13.
Ah,
I'm coming back.
I'm only a couple 5 points and a 3 point away from where I started. So anyone's game.
Tyler,
Yes,
do you
sir.
like a movie from 1988, 1995, or 2019?
I'm going to go to 95.
95.
Putting my hand up now.
Two.
I have a guess.
Oh boy. For 5 points from 1995, under frightening and intense scenes, younger viewers might be scared of shadowy monsters attacking people a couple of times. Although those scenes are dark and brief, a person is shown about to drown. Tyler, what's up?
Buzz Lightyear's A Toy Story.
Josh, what do you think?
You idiot. That's Tim the Toolman Taylor's. Buzz
All right, for
Lightyear's
4
Toy Story.
points. Under violence and gore.
That wasn't my guess.
Oh, what's your guess?
Forrest Gump.
For 4
That
points.
came out in 95.
That came out in 94.
Shut the fuck up, Nick.
You're not going to win yourself any points with that attitude.
Yeah, I am.
For 4 points under violence and gore, extended military type gun violence occurs several times. People are shot and killed. This is almost always depicted unrealistically without blood or gore, and suffering isn't shown. A man explodes, but we only see a cloud of debris. A man is run over by a heavy vehicle, but flattened legs without gore quickly disappear from view. A cow is shot, but no blood. Tyler, go ahead.
Steve Martin's Sergeant Bilko.
I don't think Steve Martin has thought about Sergeant Bilko since the 90s.
Now he has.
Josh, what do you think?
95, right? Harry Potter 1.
No.
I don't know when those came out.
For 3 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a man character smokes dark cigarettes 3 or 4 times in live action. It's shown more frequently as comic book drawings, but those are brief. A couple of beers are consumed, no other drugs.
Oh.
Tyler, what now?
All right. These have been guess adjacent, buddy. Monkey Bone.
Josh, what do you think?
No, it's not Dick Tracy. That came out a bunch of years before that.
I do.
What?
I think you might.
What did you say, Julie?
I almost guessed Dick Tracy, but I was like, no, that's earlier.
Yeah, no, Dick Tracy's like 90, 91. It's like peak Madonna and Warren Beatty for some reason. Ugh. Greg. Titular Greg.
It's not Monkey Bone.
Well, probably not.
Greg?
No, it's not Greg.
No, the PG-13 version from 95.
Oh, shit, yeah. You're right.
Not the NC-17 one from 82. Greg.
How did they get an NC-17 back in 82?
Well, they wrote it on the box.
For 2 points under sex and nudity, 2 women kiss once. A woman kisses a ripper, genetically modified man/kangaroo. Another ripper's hand passes over a woman's clothed chest for just a moment. Nick, what do you think this movie is?
Is this Kangaroo Jack?
Josh, what do you think?
Slackers.
Human kangaroo hybrids. Yes. Crocodile Dundee, the one where you play.
Yeah, you're just being ridiculous.
Crocodile Dundee, LA. Good day.
That's the first silly thing you've said all night, Tyler.
No, and unfortunately, that's not what Kangaroo Jack is about.
I love that guess so much, though. Titular character, like no, it's
final clue. For 1 point under sex and nudity, sexual innuendo is frequent. For example, joking about the size of a tank's barrel, suggesting tweezers are needed to find a man's penis. There's a bra with exaggerated missile cones. Sex talk includes comments such as spank me, lick me, play with myself, working my tits, suck on this, sperm sucker. A young girl refers to a boy's, quote, peanut dick. Naughty lyrics are added to this song, quote, birds do it, including, quote, roosters do it with dueling cocks. There's more.
There's more.
There's more.
There's more.
Tyler, what do you think?
I can't believe I didn't see it. It's Damon Wayans' Major Pain.
I really liked that movie as a
Me
kid.
too.
There was a lot of
birthday
military
party.
comedies around that area.
Uh,
Yeah.
Julie, what do you think?
Austin Powers? Was that the right year? I feel like it was later.
No. It was later.
Josh, what do you think?
Is it Tank Girl?
It is not Austin Powers. That was 97, I think.
That's what I thought, but then I heard like missile boobs or something.
And it's not Major Payne. Josh, you get your first point of the night. So luckily somebody guessed this. It's Tank Girl.
I should have gotten that well before the first one. That was a real important piece of media and developing me.
And I just...
Words? God damn it.
I've used this movie once before, and I mentioned this the last time, but I hate this final clue. They say that naughty lyrics are added to the song Birds Do It. The song's called Let's Do It. And they say that the lyric is Roosters Do It with dueling cocks. The lyric is Roosters Do It with a doodle and cock. That's just something I need to clear up. If you wrote that, stop.
Damn it. I was wrong.
That's a fun cover from Joan Jett and Paul Westerberg. I just like the movie Tank Girl, and I want to talk about it more. And Tank I can only do it by including it on my movie game show.
Damn it! I should have gotten that well before.
Should have. Yeah, you really fucked up.
Well, I did.
Julie, you're at 2 points, still in the lead. Nick, in second place with -3. Tyler with -12. Josh at -16. Which took him the whole game to get to last time.
I've learned some things.
In Josh's defense, he got like 3 right in the last game and got -16.
Yeah, I think I got 9 or 10 points the last game.
Yeah, I think you got a 4-point clue and got -16 points.
Yeah.
And where are we? Josh, we're back up to
my
you.
Turn.
Would you like a
second
movie
round
from 1976, 1997, or 2012?
1976, please.
What was that?
What was what? I said 1976, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. This movie from 1976 for 5 points, under sex and nudity. Most of the sex in the movie is just nudity. That is a sentence somebody wrote on the internet. Most of the sex in this movie is just nudity.
Makes sense to me.
Tyler, what movie do you think is just nudity? Hold on 1 second. Julie, you buzzed in. What do you think?
The Blue Lagoon.
Tyler, what do you think?
Oh, wait, fuck. Titular Characters. Fuck.
Steve Martin, the jerk.
Josh, what do you think?
Taxi Driver.
Phew.
Yep.
It is not Taxi Driver.
No. Yeah. You get to live with that the rest of your lives.
The Jork. Fortunately, it's not. Brooke Shields played the Lagoon in Blue Lagoon. For 4 points, under frightening and intense scenes, there is a lot of blood in this film. It may be very unsettling for those who are uncomfortable at the sight of blood. All right. Nick, what do you think this movie is?
Carrie?
What was that?
Carrie? You know the one about Carrie?
Oh, the one about
blood?
Carrie. The titular Carrie and Carrie.
Yeah.
Tyler, what do you think?
The Exorcist.
I guess that's a character's title.
The guy
Josh,
who does
what
The
do you
Exorcist.
Well, I know I've gotten this one before. If it's what it is, Carrie.
I think you got the remake of Carrie before.
Oh, okay.
You haven't gotten the 1976 Carrie until just now. This is Carrie.
Wait, we did it. We did it.
You did it.
We did it.
Well,
Show's
you give
over.
me
Thanks for coming,
Give me
everyone.
real years and not these 2012 garbage, and I can tell you what came out in it, maybe.
Other clues in Carrie, under frightening and intense scenes, a woman is a religious zealot who verbally, emotionally, and even physically abuses her daughter. This may be intense for some viewers. Violence and gore, a teen girl is doused in blood. And frightening and intense scenes, a teen girl massacres the people at a prom using her telekinetic powers. This might be frightening to some viewers.
Can I change my guess?
No, you cannot.
Harry Potter too.
Well, Julie and Nikk, you are now tied for first place at 1 each.
Hey.
Josh, you've moved up to third place with -13. Tyler at -14. It's somebody's game.
Knew that was Carrie.
Julie, would you like a movie from 1931, 1978, or 2010?
31.
31. All right. From 1931 for 5 points, under violence and gore, various scenes of fighting, scuffling, attempted strangulation. Nikk, what do you think this movie is?
Dracula.
Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Sleeping Beauty.
It is not Sleeping Beauty.
There's lots of strangling in Sleeping Beauty. The way I remember it. The way I tell the story to my kids.
And Nikk, you got the right year, but it's not Dracula.
Oh, beans.
Good guess.
All right.
For 4 points, under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a gravedigger smokes a pipe. A man smokes a cigarette. Characters drink champagne and wine. A sick man is given brandy to drink as a remedy. Tyler, what do you think this movie is? I think you're muted again.
It's the Gravedigger's Pipe.
I think you're still muted. I don't think I heard that.
No,
Josh, what do you think?
Passed.
Mr. Fantasia.
It is not Mr. Fantasia.
Oh.
And we're going to go to the next clue. For 3 points, under profanity, some may consider it profane for a man to shout in the name of God. Now I know what it feels like to be God. See, everyone but Julie. Tyler, what do you think?
They ever make a biopic about God, just called God?
the titular line from God the movie, now I know what it feels like to be God.
Yeah, that's when he finally becomes God.
Yeah.
Nikk, what do you think?
Frankenstein.
Josh, what do you think?
Mr. Nosferatu.
It is not Mr. Nosferatu. This movie is Frankenstein.
I think it is abstract, but I guessed.
We're like, oh God, what did I do? Okay.
Other clues in Frankenstein, under violence and gore, a mob of villagers hunts down a monster and chases him into a windmill. They set the windmill on fire, and the monster is shown trapped under the debris. And frightening and intense scenes, the movie focuses less on violence and gore and much more on fright and intensity. The appearance of the Doctor's monster is obviously disturbing, and his actions are unpredictably violent. Nikk, you are in first place now with 3 points. Julie, close behind in second with 1. Josh and Tyler, -16 each.
It's gonna blow your mind when I come back and win this. You're gonna be like, "Wow."
Do it. You won't.
Nick,
Howard.
would you like a movie from 1973, 1994, or 2004?
$1994.
Oh,
All right. 1994 for 5 points. Under
Finally.
sex and nudity, 3 people have buzzed in already. For 5 points under sex and nudity, the wedding night scene is long and somewhat passionate, but there is no nudity. Josh, you had your hand up.
When he marries the shrimp boat in Vietnam, and everyone says,
Tyler,
you
what
can't
do you
marry.
think?
I'm not
I'm
done.
gonna go.
He says,
I'm going Gump. I want to go Forrest.
That's what I'm getting at. It's Forrest Gump.
Nick,
But
what do you think?
someone,
I too would like to guess Forrest Gump.
It's not Forrest.
Just because I said it came out in 94 doesn't mean that this is
That was
the only movie that came out in 94. It's not.
What wedding
like
scene
that
in,
whole year,
in
just
Forrest?
the
Yeah.
one.
Marries
Yeah.
Jenny briefly or something.
No, he marries the boat. That's in Viet. He goes
They get
back to
married At some
Vietnam
point,
years later.
No,
And-
everything they do is in sin.
They do get married though. That's where he meets his Lieutenant Dan's wife and his.
Magic legs.
It's
Yeah.
so
And a
fun to me
titanium.
that you all decided that's what was going to happen.
We
But
were
let's
so
move on to
sure.
the 4-point clue.
But he
Under
marries
violence
the
and
boat and
Under violence and gore, there's a part where autopsy on a human is shown mostly off screen, nothing graphic.
oh,
All right, Tyler, what's up?
Clifford. I wanted to see what made that kid so weird. That came out in 94.
Josh, what do you think?
Diary of Anne Frank.
Oh, damn it, Josh.
Yep. You thought you were so big and bad, Tyler.
3 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, the film is a very sad tale of men unable to accept the creature because of his appearance.
This is one
see
that Tyler
everyone but
guessed
Julie.
earlier, but
Nick, what do you think?
is this the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Tyler, what do you think?
Really like the autopsy scene. In Hunchback. I just like Disney really didn't have to do that. They went all out. 94. You know what? I forgot what I was about to say. So pass. I thought about Hunchback too long.
Josh, what do you think?
it's Babe.
It is
When
not.
he eats the farmer's wedding ring, so they have to cut
Kind of wide
into
open.
him.
No, unfortunately, neither of those movies have autopsy scenes, as far as I remember. For 2 points under sex and nudity. Monster comes to life and is held up with chains while he is naked with full frontal view. Penis and pubic hair exposed. Tyler, what is your guess?
Harry and the Hen.
You gotta check out the dick on Harry and the Hendersons.
It's the unrated director's cut. Both the Harry and Lithgow hang dong.
Josh, what do you think?
It's a Frankenstein with De Niro in it.
Yeah, that's the kind of shenanigans I'm playing tonight. You see Robert De Niro's dick in Mary Shelley's
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Yeah. Funny story about that. We watched that in high school.
That is a funny story.
Yeah, it's where I saw his dick in high school.
Yeah, that just so happens. I randomized these movies. I give you 3 years to pick from. We got 2 Frankensteins in a row. Final clue in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, under violence and gore, the monster has a lot of stitches and scars on his body. Julie and Nick back to tied in first place with 1 point each. Josh in second place with -17. Tyler in third place with -19.
Yeah, buddy.
Where I buckle down and I start getting some answers.
That's a thing that Josh does. I don't know if that's going to happen tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler, I believe it's up to you. Would you like a movie from 1975, 2004, or 2012?
2004.
2004. All right, from 2004. 4 or 5 points under violence and gore. All of the violence is over the top and more bearable than it may sound. Tyler, what is your guess?
Spider-Man 2.
Josh, what do you think?
Paul Blart, Mall Blart, Cop.
Nick, what do you think?
You're muted.
You are muted.
Spider-Man 3.
It is not Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 2.
I thought.
Or Plop, Plop, Mall Blop.
Plop, 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 plop.
You know, I'm an extra in Paul Blart 2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's just a thing. This movie, for 4 points under sex and nudity, a man invites a woman to a, quote, party in his pants, and then another man. Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Josh, what do you think this movie is?
You know, I was just gonna say that when you said 2004. It's Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Copycat.
It is Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
I do like old school more, but very, very good movie, Anchorman. The first one.
mean, Will Ferrell was great as old in Old School.
Yeah. You know, Old School is a rewrite of Fight Club.
I can see that.
That's not a joke. It actually is. Will Ferrell. Yeah.
The other clues in Anchorman under profanity: 1 F word, 14 sexual references, 5 scatological terms, 3 mild, 19 anatomical terms, 26 mild obscenities, 2 religious profanities, 10 religious exclamations, 1 use of the phrase, quote, go fuck yourself in a very funny scene. Sex
Who
and nudity.
counted this?
Editorializing.
Very good question.
Why would you ever do that?
He brings this up every time he's on, but Josh Poirier, friend of the show, he's hosted the show before. He did video games.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
He found Grand Theft Auto. Somebody counted the fucks in the cutscenes.
5, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Was it Grand Theft Auto 5?
If you want to be accurate about it, yeah.
I don't.
Don't want to be as accurate as this person was.
News. This
Sex
is
and nudity.
movies.
A man says that in German, San Diego means a whale's vagina. In alcohol, drugs, and smoking, the news team drinks and smokes before every broadcast. Julie, you're now in first place with 1 point. Nick in second place with 0 points. Josh in third with -14. Tyler with -16.
I'm catching up.
It has been a journey of an episode. We have 4 movies left. 1 more go around, 1 more for each of you.
Yay.
Josh, starting us off, would you like a movie from 1997, 2001, or 2021?
97.
97. From 1997 for 5 points, under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, alcoholic beverages are consumed by patrons at a gala. Go
What year
ahead,
is
Tyler.
this?
97.
Sweet.
Tyler, what do you think?
Austin Powers International Man of Mystery.
Josh, what do you think?
Man on Fire.
It's not the titular fire for Man on Fire.
No, it's the Man on Fire for Man on Fire.
Yeah,
And
wouldn't
Tyler, I like that you've done this twice now. Just because I told you when a movie came out doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to use that movie.
I
It's
know,
not Austin
but-
Powers.
I use every tool in my arsenal.
Then why didn't you get Frankenstein?
I forgot.
For 4 points under violence and gore. Fist fights and kicking in almost every scene. A man blows himself up and falls to the ground a good distance away. There is some gunfire. A room full of men are nearly suffocated. Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Judge Dredd. No, it didn't come out in 97. Well, Michael Clayton.
That did come out in 97. It's not Michael Clayton.
Well,
For
got the year
3
right,
points, under sex and nudity, a villain frequently kisses her victims to death. Tyler, what do you think?
Batman and Robin.
Josh, what do you think?
101 Dalmatians. Oh fuck! It is Batman and Robin, isn't it? Shit. Oh well.
By villain kisses her victims to death, are you talking about the Dalmatians?
No. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Tyler's right. This is Batman and Robin.
It's yeah. I
Do you
realize
think the
that one-
Dalmatians are the
yeah.
villain of that movie, Nick?
I said the villain frequently kisses her victims. The victims being the
Oh,
dog, the villain
All right.
being
They're
Cruella
being
de Vil.
kissed. I
Yeah,
get
she
it
makes
now.
out with every dog.
The dog
and then
kisser.
decides if that dog
Yeah.
should die or not.
Other
This
clues.
dog kissed like a drunk Parisian. I'm killing this dog.
Other clues in Batman and Robin. Under violence and gore, a villain uses his freeze ray to encase museum security guards in ice. Their fate is unknown. And frightening and intense scenes, many children have voiced their uncomfortable feelings towards the nipples on the hero's costume.
You know what I was
Many
thinking
children.
earlier? I had a funny thought earlier, and it's about Batman
I can't wait.
in a
I'm
way.
excited.
So you know how there's a Batman villain, the Riddler.
Uh-huh.
Familiar.
You know how there's the movie and what the Fiddler on the Roof.
Excited to see where this is going.
Well, you fill in the blank. You get Riddler on the roof, or you got the Batman villain, the Fiddler, and he owns a delicatessen, and he's very rude. And his name
Julie,
is Joseph Riddlerman.
would you like a movie?
Wait, what are the scores?
Good question, Josh. Julie, you're still in the lead with 1 point.
All you have to do to win is say nothing.
Nick, real close behind in second place with 0 points. Tyler at -14, Josh at -17.
So it's
Taking-
anyone's game.
We have 3 movies left.
Theoretically, I could
Tyler,
tie for first
who-
right now.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, you could.
But Julie, you get to pick this movie. Would you like a movie from 1963, 1989, or 2007?
Let's go 2007.
2007. For 5 points under profanity, 2 F words, 11 S words, 1 obscene hand gesture, 22 sexual references, 9 scatological terms, some anatomical terms, 9 mild obscenities, name calling like jock, jerk, stupid, nerds, squares, stink eyes, 3 uses of Jesus's name.
Is this like all the same reviewer, like person who writes all of these?
You would think, but the other person wrote out fucking shit and all of that. This person thinks that you need to be warned that somebody's called a jock in this movie. Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
Movie with I gotta think of something. There's 2 F words and I gotta get it right so I win. A movie where they say fuck twice from 2007. Michael Clayton. I think Josh had it earlier. I think he was right.
Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Yeah, it's Michael Clayton.
It's MC.
It's still not Michael Clayton.
That's racist, Nick.
That came out in 2007, maybe.
For 4 points under sex and nudity, we see the main character see a naked man sitting on a couch. She then proceeds to sit on top of him. No nudity. It's like it's just a lady. Josh, what do you think?
Dark
Knight.
Hold on. Tyler, what do you think?
500 Days of Summer.
Josh, what do you think?
Dark Knight 2. This time the fiddler's asleep.
It's gonna be a fiddler.
It's not either of those. Not the real movie, not the fake movie.
Wait, what about Bette Midler on the roof? Is that more fun?
That sounds like a show that must have happened. Has she ever done a review called Midler on the Roof?
She absolutely should if she hasn't.
I mean, I'm her official biographer. I would know.
All right. Well, you let her know that that's out there.
I'm calling her right now.
For 3 points under sex and nudity, a teen girl tells her friend that her breasts are growing huge and she has to rub coconut oil all over herself. Her friend says, "That's hot." Josh, what do you think?
13.
It is not 13.
But Titular Characters.
That girl was 13.
Oh no.
For 2 points under violence and gore, the main character's water breaks. Under violence and gore, the main character's water breaks. What do you think, Josh?
Alien.
Good evening.
Final clue. For 1 point under violence and gore, a teen girl begins giving birth. She is seen screaming and moaning with contractions. The baby is shown moments after birth. Nothing graphic is shown.
How is this not Michael Clayton?
Nick, Julie, nothing? Josh, what do you think? Oh, hold on. Nick, what do you think?
Is this Precious?
Josh, what do you think?
Is this Juno?
Tyler, what do you think?
Juno what? Right, it's Juno. That was my fun little spin on it.
Yes, the movie about the pregnant teenage girl is in fact Juno.
You know, I thought it was that earlier, but I thought I was just stupid. I mean, I am stupid, but I thought that in this case I was stupid too.
I, like the rest of America, just forgot about that movie.
I didn't.
All right. We got 2 movies left. Julie, you remain in first place with 1 point.
Killing it.
Nick in second place, close behind with -1 point. Tyler at -15, Josh at -20.
Striking distance. I've gotten, I think, like 8 or 9 points this game too.
Yep. You are a player in your own class.
Well, it's like I say, Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Nick.
Where
It's
are
not my
we?
quote.
Nick, believe this is your turn. Would you like a movie from 1959, 1992, or 2005?
2005, please.
All right.
I know it.
Penultimate movie from 2005.
Throw a no clue guess in there too.
For 5 points, I'm still going to give the clue.
All right, but it's not going to affect my guess.
Me
Under
too.
profanity, name calling like Hothead and Dream Boy. Tyler, does this affect your guess?
No, if anything, it might support it a little.
What's up?
Not really. It's the 40-year-old virgin.
Josh, what do you think?
Jiggly. Geely.
It is not Jiggly. And it is not the titular 40-year-old virgin.
That was my thought too, Titular. But Tyler. That was a gaffe.
For 4 points under sex and nudity, a girl kisses a boy on the cheek and he sizzles.
Oh. No.
All right. Tyler, what do you think?
Fantastic Four 2, The Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Josh, what do you think?
This is kind of funny because I've said it so many times in jest, but it's Michael Clayton.
You don't know how much I wish I had Michael Clayton ready to go.
You and me both, buddy.
But I would never put that movie in this game because I wouldn't assume anybody would remember the name Michael Clayton, but I'd be wrong.
It's
Not
come
me.
up a lot.
It is also not Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Could have been.
Could have been.
For 3 points under frightening and intense scenes, there is a scene where a boy goes legitimately insane by laughing bubbles. He screams and his sharp teeth show up. See, everyone but Julie. Nick, you seem excited. What do you think this movie
Julie's
is?
got a game plan.
Yep.
I'm nervous that I'm going to say it wrong because I'm like, there are two titles that could be right, but one of them is right. One of them's more right than the other. I think it is The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Or maybe it's just Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I don't know if it's Shark Boy and Lava Girl or The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I think it's just Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's it.
Final answer.
Tyler, what do you think this movie is?
I would like to guess The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Josh, what do you think this movie is?
Shazam!
It is
Shazam.
not Shazam.
No, Shazam with Kiefer Sutherland.
It was called 24.
No, it's Shazam with Kiefer Sutherland. Good movie.
Nick, you struggled and you said it, so I'm just gonna give it to you too. I'm gonna give it to Tyler, but I would not take that away with that struggle.
No, I don't want pity points.
This
I
isn't pity points.
Because I earned it. I didn't earn it.
If you had just said Shark Boy and Lava Girl, as you did, I would have given it to you. This isn't a shipwreck situation. There's no other Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie.
Well, there's the We Can Be Heroes released
That's
recently.
true, but that is not Shark Boy and Lava Girl 2.
Wait.
We Can Be Heroes.
Does this change the score?
Yeah, it
does
gives me
change the
20
score.
points.
Yes, The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl 3D is the full title. So I could also not give it to Tyler for not saying 3D,
They both got it wrong.
I should have known that.
but I'm giving it to both of you. You both get points for this.
Oh,
For
Asterisk.
Are you sure? It feels like a serious Deadpool 2 situation.
No, you see, Deadpool and Deadpool 2 are two different movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna side with Nick and say that you should get points for this one. You knew what it was.
Okay.
As long as you're
Just
not
'cause
siding
they-
with
All right.
Nick.
Well, I knew what Neighbors was, but I thought it was like
Oh,
the Beef
yeah.
Brothers.
Yes,
I
you called
knew-
Neighbors the Beef Brothers. That's a different.
Yeah, that's not
Okay.
what?
Contentious round, but points were given.
How sure are we this wasn't actually Michael Clayton though?
The Adventures of Michael Clayton and Lava Girl in 3D.
And the Adventures of Michael Clayton and Michael Clayton.
The other clues in that, under frightening and intense scenes, I love this clue. Children who are not dumb and stupid will most certainly not enjoy this film due to the poor CGI, bad child acting, no sense of escapism, nonsensical moments, and overall a bad film that children will not enjoy.
Wow.
Josh, are you okay?
No,
So to
Great.
summarize that clue,
So
children who are not dumb and stupid will most certainly not enjoy this film due to it being a bad film that children will not enjoy.
What that translates to is some dad had to take his kid to a birthday party
Uh-huh.
and he had a really bad time.
I mean, you can say a lot of things about Shark Boy and Lava Girl. You can't say that there's no sense of escapism.
All it has.
This just reminded me of my fucking ex-wife. She was also a Lava Girl.
Oh, you too?
The other clue under violence and gore, a boy throws a girl into a volcano and she emerges shooting lava from her hands.
Up a lot tonight.
We have one movie left, and it is any of two people's game.
Yeah, me and there's other people, Tyler and I.
Nick, you are in first place with 2 points. Julie, you are in second place with 1 point. Tyler, you are in third place with negative 14 points.
Can I just say how much I wanted to see a 1 point winner?
I forget. I think the lowest score is around that. It's either
I
one or
would very
2
much
points.
like that title.
And Josh, now not only beating your record, but beating your high score on the opposite end. You're now at negative 23.
Well, there's still a whole round left, and I think
It's true.
you shouldn't count me out yet because I've won this game before a couple of times. And
All right. Tyler, you get to
might have dug myself too deep this time.
Tyler, Josh, if you get this 5-point clue, you win the lowest score of all time in this game. So, Tyler,
Yes,
you
sir.
like
gonna
a
be
movie
so proud.
from 1960, 2007, or 2016?
Can you be straight with me for a second?
What's up?
Any of these Forrest Gump or Michael Clayton?
Well, Forrest Gump, as I've said multiple times, I think through multiple episodes of this show,
definitely
it is a
came out
very
in
popular
94.
movie. Came out in 94, so not
now-
1960,
now,
2007,
Michael
or
Clayton-
2016.
Mike,
All right,
if
so
I remember-
all right, I hear what he's saying. I'll pick 2007, Nick.
I think Michael Clayton is the cartoon mouse, right?
Oh, that's Mickey Clayton,
Who's
the
that?
mouse.
What's
Michelle
What?
Clayton.
yeah? Get it
The
right, Nick.
final clue, final movie of the game. First clue, 5 points, 2007. Under violence and gore, a man compares receiving a hug to being burned. Josh for the win. What do you? Oh, hold on, Nick. What do you think this movie is? Nope.
I
Josh.
thought about it.
Josh, what do you think this movie is? Don't worry, you'll have plenty of chances.
Oh boy. Well, I don't want to fuck this one up because this is for all the marbles. Is it Michael Clayton?
For 4 points.
No. I don't want to guess Michael Clayton. I want to guess Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, Get Away From Me, Spider-Man. You're not a guardian at this school trip. You could get in a lot of trouble.
Josh gave me a good idea.
I'm glad that you provided the full title, but it's not that one.
Say it.
Tyler, I am going to have to read the 4-point clue, even though I know whatever you have is bullshit.
It could have been right.
Under profanity for 4 points. 1, scatological term, crap. 2, mild anatomical terms. 4, sexual references. 5, mild obscenities. 1, exclamation, shut up. 1, religious profanity. Name calling like crazy, insane, nut, sick, klepto, and baby.
I'm going to guess anyway. So got the same answer.
Tyler, what's the same answer?
Spider-Man 3.
Josh, what do you think?
97. Wait, 2007?
2007.
Oh fuck, it's 97. It's not Star Wars then. Black Swan.
That is like an actual guess, except she's not named Black Swan in that movie. It's also Tyler. I haven't even committed your answers to memory.
Spider-Man 3. This is a real one.
It's not Spider-Man
Came out
3.
that year, and it's got a titular character.
For 3 points, under
2 out of
violence
3.
and gore,
Bad.
a man says that a female doll's parents died when she was an infant. Looks like it's just Josh. What do you got, Josh?
Man on Wire.
The sequel to Man on Fire. No, it is not.
The documentary
Man on Wire.
about that stupid French guy who terrorized the World Towers that one time. Twin Towers.
Terrorized.
He did.
For 2 points, under sex and nudity, a man tells another man about a pornographic website where the women are, quote, customizable, and refers to them as, quote, anatomically correct.
This definitely isn't Spider-Man. You're right. That was wrong.
All right, Josh.
Freaky Friday 3. Lindsay Lohan's Revenge. Jamie Lee Curtis's Revenge. I mean,
we are going to the final clue of this final movie.
One where Jamie Lee Curtis finally gets the gun.
Julie, you could tie this and force a tiebreaker and keep this game going.
Julie, you can do it.
Let's go.
For 1 point under sex and nudity, the entire plot of the film revolves around a man buying a life-size sex doll as his companion. However, he does not buy it for sex. He buys it to help him better connect with the world around him and form relationships.
This is just a review. This isn't a content warning.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah.
You know what? Pretty smart of the 2 people who have points to not buzz in on this.
I know what this is and I'm blanking on it. I'm like, I watched this movie. I liked this movie.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Tyler, what is this
Lars and the Titular Real Girl.
Josh, what is this movie?
That's not what it's called. It's called Drive. Lars and the Real Doll.
He said it wrong.
I forget if it's doll or girl.
It's girl. He said it wrong. Take the point from him.
Yeah, just for fun, I'm going to take that point from you.
Yeah.
Is it girl?
It is girl. It is Lars and the Real Girl.
That movie's great.
It's a good movie.
Amazing game. That was the final clue of the game. Final movie of the game.
Was this your last game yet?
Yeah, this might be the last game I play. I think it's time to wrap up the show.
We've ruined it.
Our final scores tonight. In last place, Josh with negative 27 points.
Okay.
And Josh
Congratulations.
got some answers right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got maybe 10 points at least that game.
You got more answers right than I did. I answered like one thing right and then nothing else the rest of the night.
I play my own I play my own game here.
In second place, Tyler,
I don't often win.
Just off.
You're a winner
in the middle
to me,
here,
Josh.
Tyler.
No.
Negative 14.
I wanted to do that.
Julie
That's
in second
good.
place with 1 point, making our winner tonight, Nikk Tetreault, with 2 points.
Or to have to score 2 points.
We climb mountains here.
Oh, what a show. And I think we ran way late with this show.
Nick,
I have no idea
Nick,
how
do you
long we've been
see-
doing this.
Do you see that?
Turns
See that
out
on-
when you
on my
guess
screen?
what are you doing, Josh?
Hold on. Do you see that on my screen?
I sure do.
What is it?
That is the flag of my people.
I'm bullying you.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on.
After everything I've done for you.
Wait, what's that, Nick?
That's my home food.
What is it?
That's a slice of pizza pie.
Say it with me now. I'm bullying you.
I'm bullying you.
Yeah. No, I'm bullying you, stupid.
No, I'm bullying you, stupid. What a childish fucking show this is.
I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so sorry.
Before we go,
What's happened?
if there's anything you want to promote, anywhere you want to be found, or
Who would want
if
to
you
see
have
more of
anything
us?
else
Who would want
that you need
to
to get out of your mouth, Tyler.
Yeah, the Stomp coming to a theater maybe, and I'm gonna be in a burger basement tomorrow. That's
Oh,
so there you go. That's it.
Yeah, that looks like an awesome show.
Mhm. Stomp, yeah, they hit
Yeah,
shit.
I can't
It's
wait
awesome.
to see it. Josh,
Hello.
hi.
Well, on February 9th, you should go to the Model and you go see this game show live again.
Yep.
So that'll be cool. And it's a Wednesday, and I don't know, go to the Midway open mic that I host now because I gave Angela Sawyer COVID, and I stole her mic. The second part's not true, but you should go to. I don't care what you do whatever you want. You're your own person. You have agency. You want to go somewhere, you do that. If you don't, you know about things.
Oh.
You're an adult. It's fine.
Go to the Midway open mic. One of the hosts is real great. And Josh is
the other one is me. Yeah. Go see Michael Clayton. In
Yes.
theaters now, probably. I don't know. Go see it. Starring Forrest Gump.
Julie?
Well, I cannot go to the Model on Wednesday the 9th because I'll be at Capo. And then at some point before the end of the month, will be in Maine. You probably won't come to that show.
If you're in Maine, you should go to that show.
If you are in Maine, please come to that show.
If you're in New Hampshire, you should move to Maine and go to that show.
You should definitely go to the Capo show because that lineup is stacked that you're on there, Julie. That's cool.
Who else
Wait,
is on that show?
I have no idea who else is on the 9th that day. But yeah, let's say that.
Go to that show unless you're near the Model, then go to this show, but probably go to that show.
No, you can go to the real. Go to Capo. Go to the actual show. Don't go to an open mic.
No, fuck that. Finally, our winner, Nick.
Oh, In February, I perform with Comedy Sports Chicago on their Twitch channel on Wednesdays, every other Wednesday. Not every Wednesday,
Oh.
but every other one. Yeah.
When's the next
Sweet.
one?
That's a great question. I am eagerly awaiting our schedule, and
Cool.
when I receive that one day, yeah, but it'll be good.
Well, there
Post
you
it
go.
in
There
the,
might be.
in the Facebook group. I want to watch it.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Yeah, people should promote themselves in that Facebook group as well, because I save all the plugs for the end of the episode, which probably I could be
a
better
lot of
about.
people are still watching
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. I want to watch everyone's things. Post your I want to see what you do.
Yeah,
Come
check
to a
out all
burger
of that
basement.
stuff. You've got some choices for Wednesdays now. Once again, thank you so much to my guests, Josh Pick, Julie Cameron, Nikk Tetreault, Tyler Tuttle. I'm Nick Martucci. You can find me on all social media at Blundering Idiom. Find the show on Facebook, search Inappropriate Movie Database, or click the link right in the description of this. We have shows Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel you're watching. Unless she backs out, I think, Nick, you're on a couple more of these shows coming up this month.
I am. I'm on 2 more this month. I'm like wicked pumped. This brings me so much joy.
So come back, watch Nick defend her title. And like I said, Saturday, January 29th, 9 p.m. Eastern, please either watch or join the extended edition Mike show. It's late. This show has gone on for what, 4 hours? The extended edition will go on about half that. Watch that. Watch all the stuff. Subscribe. Do all of those YouTuber things. And thank you so much for watching. Maybe watch some of the other episodes. Thanks.